The old being, a winged reptile from Cretaceous Brazil. This is the Tapiara. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dinosaur Channel. This is your home on the internet for all things dinosaur and prehistoric. I'm your host Tal, and today we're not going to be talking about a dinosaur, but we're talking about a pterosaur, a flying reptile. My friends, this is a quick dive about everything that you need to know about the Tapiara. But before we jump into that, make sure that you leave us a dino-sized thumbs up and comment down below your favorite dinosaur or prehistoric animal. Subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single episode from the Dinosaur Quick Dive series. As well, you can become a member on this channel, join and unlock cool icons and emojis you can use when interacting with our channel. And let's jump into the Tapiara. So what does Tapiara mean? The name came from an old Tupi word that means old being. Tupi is an extinct language spoken by the Aboriginal Tupi people of Brazil. The reason for this name is unknown. The genus and type species Tapiara wellnhoferi, the only one currently recognized as a valid specimen by paleontologists, was named and described by Alexander Kellner in 1989. This was in honor of a German paleontologist, Peter Wellnhofer, the author of the Illustrated Encyclopedia of Pterosaurs and known as one of the authorities on the study of pterosaurs. And before we continue, how do you pronounce its name? Some say it with an H sound, like the name Jose, while some say it with a J sound, as in jam. Both seem to be widely accepted, but in this episode, I'm going to stick to just one, which is the Tapiara, with a H sound. So where and when did this old being live? But for that, I'm going to bring in a friend to explain to you guys all about where and when the Tapiara existed. Come, friend. Hi, Moshe.
Hey, guys.
It's my good friend, Moshe.
The Tapiara lived in what is now Brazil during the Albian stage of the Cretaceous period around 112 to 109 million years ago. It's the earliest known fossil was discovered in the Santana Formation in the Arapipe Basin of northeastern Brazil in the early 1980s. So what did Tapiara look like? Before we continue, let me just say the information regarding the Tapiara is limited, as only one confirmed specimen has been recovered so far.
You're good. Thank you. I appreciate you coming along. Everyone subscribe to his YouTube channel. He doesn't have one. Is there any last things you would like to say to the people?
Love dinosaurs for life.
God bless America. As my wonderful friend said, this was not a dinosaur. It was a pterosaur, a winged reptile, and had a wingspan estimated to be 11.5 feet or 3.5 meters long. The Tapiara was also said to measure around 16 feet or 5 meters long from head to tail and could weigh 7.7 pounds or 35 kilograms. And like all pterosaurs, it was a quadruped, meaning it walked on all fours. It had curved claws that were most likely used to perch on trees and cliffs. And the Tapiara skull was about 9.8 inches or 25 centimeters long. It had small eye sockets and a large nasal opening called the nasoantorbital fenestra. So it's the main opening in the skull in front of the eyes, which spans at least half the length of the entire skull. It's provided weight redistribution, which helped our creature fly. The Tapiara had a toothless, somewhat curved and pointed beak-like mouth. It also had a small, round, bony crest starting from its snout to the top of its head. Despite popular depictions of its having a huge keratinous crest, the Tapiara fossil did not show any proof of such a crest. This description was mostly assigned to Tapiara navinigens and T. imperator, now both members of the related genus Tupandactylus. So just to clarify, those depictions that you guys have seen of Tapiara with those giant crests, not 100% scientifically accurate. It's actually something that is up for debate. So did the Tapiara ever get famous? Well, this old being might not be that popular by name, but it did appear in some shows and video games. The Tapiara appeared in BBC's documentary Walking with Dinosaurs, episode 4, Giants of the Sky. It also made its IMAX screen appearance in the National Geographic documentary film Flying Monsters. It was featured in the first-person shooter game Carnivore's Cityscape, and so it turned out this character was a Tupandactylus. However, at the time of this game's release, this creature was considered a species of Tapiara. It also appeared in the video games Ark Survival Evolved and the Primal Carnage Extinction. The Tapiara is also included in the Power Rangers Dino Chargers toy line. In the Jurassic franchise, this pterosaur appears in the games Jurassic Park Builder and Jurassic World, the game, and again, while this creature was tagged as Tapiara, the character seems to be based off Tupandactylus. It was also featured in Jurassic World Evolution in the new aviary exhibit, which is very, very cool. You get to see the Tapiara in amazing ways. So now let's talk about its diet and behavior. Well, we're not really sure about the diet of this ancient flying reptile. Some scientists believe Tapiara was a piscivore, scooping fish from the waters, like a pelican. Others speculate it might have fed on carcasses of dead animals, like a scavenger. And some scientists think it might have behaved like a parrot, crushing fruits in its beak, and may have also taken small animals, anything that could fit inside of its its jaws. A study of the Tapiara's scleral rings, or rings of bone around its eyes, which you can see in the fossilized structures of this animal, suggests that it may have been a cathermal irregularly active at time of night or day. It may have lived a relatively calm, chill life, moving about at any time just to get food, to socialize, or to escape from predators. As for its crest, scientists suggest that the crest was mainly used for display, possibly during courtship and attracting mates. Its crest was most probably not used for any purpose related to flying. And that was the old being of Brazil, the Tapiara. I want to remind you guys to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications so you don't miss a single quick dive that we do on any dinosaur or prehistoric creature we cover in the future, because we're covering every single animal in the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World franchise. I also want to remind you guys to become members to this channel. By joining the channel, you'll unlock cool icons and emojis that you can use when interacting with the Dinosaur Channel, and it'll be a huge support to helping us long term. Leave us a dino-sized thumbs up and comment down below a creature that you would like to see us talk about in the future, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.